Hi, ladies. Welcome back to the Style Your Dreams podcast. I'm so happy you're here and I'm excited to talk to you today. So, lately, I created this way that you can raise your vibration in less than a minute a day, which is so amazing. I just wanted to share it with you. Now, someone else may have thought of this before or created this in a different way, but this is something that has recently really worked for me that I want to share. So first of all, why would you want to raise your vibration? And what does that even mean? Because some people are like, raise my vibration. That sounds so weird. Okay, so think about this. You are going through life and something amazing happens. Something lights you up, inspires you. You are like, oh my gosh, that was so awesome. You're right then, what happened was your vibration got raised. You didn't do it. It happened based on whatever the circumstances that happened were, right? Just like if you're, I don't know, sitting in traffic or you get an email and it was bad news or someone called you and said something mean to you, that situation typically tends to lower our vibration level, right? So you could think of it as there's like a neutral line and there's below the line, which would be emotions such as anger, upset, hurt, despair, betrayal, things like that. And then above the line would be things like joy, exuberance, happy, excited, passion, all of those things. I'm sure you've heard that before. Okay, so a lot of times we wait for things to happen to us in life to determine what our vibration is. That's just the way most people live their lives. And then if you study mindset or you're committed to personal development or, I don't know, sometimes people get this through religion, you can raise your vibration based on what you want to experience in life. And that's when the magic starts to happen. Now, some people practice it when they want something, I don't know, big, like a job interview or a date or asking for a raise, or I'm speaking of really big things that we can all relate to. That's mostly when people want to raise their vibration. And so things that will do that instantly is listening to great music, excuse me, talking to one of your best friends, I don't know, doing jumping jacks, things like that. Excuse me. Okay, but how do you raise your vibration day in and day out? Well, first of all, why would you want to? I love doing this because when you raise your vibration, so everything in life has a vibration. The plant outside, the tree outside, you, everything has a certain frequency or a certain vibration to it. And in order to get the things that you really want in life, you have to turn your vibration up to resonate at the same level that they're resonating at. So if you're used to making X amount of dollars a month and you want to make more, you've got to raise your frequency to match that level of income. If you're used to dating people that aren't great, aren't kind to you, and you want to date someone who's like super respectful and amazing, you have to raise your vibration. You're just vibrating at a lower frequency. So whenever you're not getting what you want in life, whenever life isn't going your way, chances are it's because you're vibrating at a low frequency. When something that you don't want to happen in your life happens, you're at a low frequency. Oh my gosh, this is a funny story that you'll be able to relate to. So if you ever want to see how the universe works, because it always works purposely, on time, and in the right manner, I have this friend that I was talking to on the phone, and they were like in a very low vibe, upset space in that moment. Which was out of character, by the way. But they were like really angry and upset and kind of being not great. Fast forward. They apologized for it. It got complete. Fast forward. 3 weeks to a month later, they got a speeding ticket in the mail. You know those ones where you're going through and they take your picture? And They shared this with me. And it was hysterical because they were telling me that when they looked at the date and the time that they got this speeding ticket, that the picture was taken of them was the exact moment when they were having the conversation with me not being great, which is hysterical, right? That is, you don't need to punish other people for what they do. The universe will. So, so that's why it's important to raise your vibration and have it be high, because then good things happen to you. So if you're used to getting emails in your inbox that are, I don't know, customers being upset or bad news or something, then before you check your email, get in a high vibration state. So everything that's in there is good news and high vibration and people wanting to give you money, et cetera, et cetera. Okay. So, and some of you may be listening to this as like it's total woo woo, which you could say that, but it's also the laws of nature and proven by science. So however you want to look at this, great. And if you don't want to look at this and you want to keep just living your life as usual, I empower that too. You should do that. This conversation is for people who want to raise their frequency and get more in life. They want to manifest. They want to have everything that life has to offer. So, okay, I'm going to tell you my quick 1-minute exercise. It's probably less than a minute. Okay, so first of all, and if you can do this, if you're not driving right now, if you can take 1 minute, do it. And if you can take a minute later, do it later then. Okay, so here's what you're going to do. So you are going to close your eyes, and I want you to envision in front of you. So you're going to visualize a little bit here. And even if you think you can't, I swear you can. So I want you to picture an old-fashioned a dial to a radio where it shows you the frequency. So it shows you if you're listening to 89.6 on the radio station all the way up to 107.9. I think that really is a radio station. So you're going to picture this and all the numbers in between with a dial that you can turn up or down. Okay? And the first thing I want you to do is visualize this dial and the numbers on the dial. You can even number it 1 to 10 if that's easier for you. Whatever you want. That's not important. So visualize the dial. And now I want you to think of, check in with your own energy and your own vibration, and you'll know the answer. Where are you on this dial right now? Are you at 91.5? Are you at 105? Are you at 107.8? Where are you? And picture the center. And are you below the center? Are you above the center? And if you can't visualize numbers, don't worry. Visualize like where you are on the dial. Are you to the left or are you to the right? There's no right answer, and there's nothing wrong with being in any of these places, okay? Because it's all determined by what has happened to you today, where you are on this dial. So here's what you can do. So you've visualized where you are. Now what I want you to do is picture your hand reaching for the dial and turn the dial up, just like you're turning radio stations, and turn it up as high as you can. Little by little. You may not be able to get it to all the way to the right. It may stop at 3/4. It may stop at half. I don't know where it'll stop for you, but that's your body telling you that's as high as you can go today. So turn it up as high as you can. Take a deep breath. And now see if you can turn it up just a little bit more. Okay, now feel the feeling that you have. A lot of times people experience more joy, more peace, more happiness. And now you can open your eyes and notice, oh my gosh, just doing that exercise, I feel lighter and happier. So this exercise is powerful. And that's all you have to do to raise your vibration. See, we are all energy. We are pure energy. This is scientifically proven. You are energy. So if you are energy, you don't have to rely on big things happening to get your energy up. You can do this exercise for yourself. You can do it once a day. Maybe you start your morning turning up the volume. Maybe you end the day turning up your volume. But the quality of your life is determined by the vibration that you're vibrating at. And that'll tell you what you're going to get in life. So you could even do this ongoingly throughout the day. Maybe you set an alarm on your phone, I don't know, every hour on the hour or twice a day that tells you visualize turning up the volume and see what miracles start to occur in your life. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to hear what happens for your life because I know this works. I know you can make this work. And this is a simple 1-minute activity, 1-minute exercise to change the trajectory of your life each day. So I invite you to take it on and ask yourself, how great am I willing to have my life be? Okay, so please let me know. I would love to hear your sharing how this exercise impacted you. And as a thank you for listening to the podcast, I have included down in the show notes a free downloadable PDF for to increase your mindset so that you can live high vibe. It's 10 simple steps to live high vibe each and every day. Things that you can do when, I don't know, things happen that turn your vibration down. There's different techniques that you can use depending on how bad it was, right? Sometimes it's just a simple turn of the dial, and sometimes these other techniques really make a difference as well. So I invite you to download the free PDF. You'll love it. It'll change your life. It's my gift to you. And if you love this podcast, I would really, really appreciate it if you would take 1 minute and give us a 5-star review and subscribe and tell your friends, because that's how we grow, is we give back to each other, and I believe in kindness. So thank you for being kind. Thank you for being here, and I'll talk to you next time. Have an awesome day. That's super high vibe. Okay, see ya.